gotta,
11/9 is when they
really
raised
the
the
day,
first.
right? Am I wrong?
That's when they
Am
first.
I wrong? Am I wrong?
That's when they first raised the Bogman. That started.
Like comedy show?
That started off the whole. They shouldn't take that Bogman out of the Bob. It's like
he opened a comedy store.
his name was Pandora.
Pandora's box. Yeah.
That Bogman was my great grandfather. A lot of people don't know this, but he came over to America on the April flower, which was one before the Mayflower. He was sent back to Ireland in 600 AD. Met a guy named Jesus from Mexico who opened up the first taco stand in Ireland. Well, little known fact, tacos come from Ireland. And so he opened up this comedy club near the bog called, what was it?
Jesus' place?
It wasn't called Jesus' Place. His name was Giggles, but that was his middle name.
Jesus Giggles.
He was Jesus Giggles Gallagher.
Jesus Giggles Gallagher.
And he opened up this comedy club near the bog, and he had this gag. He came up, the cream pie in the face? He came up with that. But back then, they didn't have refrigeration or whipped cream. And all the milk was in the cows, so they didn't know how to get that stuff out yet. But they did make a shepherd's pie with scalding hot beef and razor hot potatoes on top, and he would smash that into the faces of the audience, and the eyes would be dripping from the skull and the skin would be melting off, and that is
the original pie in the face.
They throw him in the bog. The original pie in the face gag.
Look how funny it is.
Oh. Now, I won't get into some of the other things he invented. Some other the comedy, tap dancing and, potato face, before there was black face and brown face. It was potato face because of the shepherd's pie. It was a minstrel thing. And it kind of looked like a cloud. It looked like a cloud on his face. They call it cloud face. Not clown face. No, he wasn't a clown. It was serious comedy. Thank you all for coming out on a Sunday night. I know you should have been in church, but I think there's a midnight mass we can still make. We pray to the new gods and old that we will return in the spring when it's in the spring when it's like 95 degrees Celsius, right? I think that's what's coming up next year. And we're going to be cooking eggs on the sidewalk and, sweating it out with the sunburn out of the van.
Shrimp on the sidewalk.
Shrimp on the barbie. Fucking prawns. They're called prawns. They're not called shrimp. Little known fact. My grandfather, my great.
There is.
There he is. That's him. That was the first guy who got a pie in the face. They threw him in the bog. Look at him. He's laughing. He's laughing at you. He knows it's funny. He knows he provides the comedy that you have come to expect. This guy, Oscar Wilde, he wrote some good stuff.
That's my flight.
There we are posing with him. He didn't want to sit with us, but we told him he'd get a pie in the face if he didn't sit still. That guy, He had too much. He had too many. He had too much meat. Meat pizza. That guy. Oh, there we go. This guy was in Sunburned at the head of the band before we were. There it is. There's the proof. Father Philip. Oh. This guy. He came before him. Check that out, man. What's he singing? Ah!
Gently Johnny, I think, actually.
Is there? That's it? Isn't there another guy? Was there?
This guy?
Where's that guy James? The other guy who wrote some good stuff.
Oh, him? Yeah, hold on.
We got him?
Yeah, I gotta do
The show. It's part of the information, educational part of the show. In case you didn't know anything about what we know about Ireland and its great culture. We know quite a few things. Well, we make up a lot of stuff too, but we know how to make it up that it sounds legitimate.
Like any good history.
I like to talk about Palestine too. There's a really good pizza shop called Palestine's Pizza down the street, and we got a really good pie. Oh, that doesn't go over too soon? Too soon? Oh, there he is. Yeah, who's that guy? Who the... Desecrating the statue.
You really couldn't handle
like-
the noodles.
Is that fucking seagull at my feet eating my Chinese feet? James Joyce.
He was too busy crossing his legs.
All right. Thank you for not throwing your bottles at us and your empty glasses. Appreciate that. If anybody knows whose hat that is, claim it at the Lost and Found. All right. You don't have to go home, but you don't have to stay here, but you can't go home.
We're not going to let you know when it's over. That's up to you.